Hey folks, Tim here, FT Lot for the Love of Trains. Welcome back. Let's see, today I wanted to get going on my O-scale layout, so I'm going to kind of go over my track that I selected and then show you how I do painting of the track and the ballasting of it. I think it makes it look a little more realistic. Again, it's 3 rails, so how realistic can it look? But let's do the best we can with what we have. So let's jump over to the table there where I've been working on it, and I'll kind of run you through what I've been doing. Let's go. Okay, so here is a standard section of the 10-inch MTH track. Comes with a gray finish, ballast, black ties, and of course nickel silver looking type rails. This piece is cut out for a power connection. They make them so you can break them out at any of those intervals. So kind of nice track. The reason I went with this MTH 3-rail stuff is because it was available. I've looked at the 2-rail stuff from Atlas and some of the other ones, and even though I might get some of the track, the switches seem to be more difficult to acquire. So this, I could buy pretty much everything and have something going here in a short amount of time, and I didn't have to wait till next spring or summer before some of these switches got to me. So anyways, but I'm not real thrilled with the color of the track. It's okay, but I thought maybe we could do something a little different. So what I did is I went out to my local hardware store. I think ours was a Menards, and it's a Rust-Oleum product, and it's camouflage. And it's kind of a, I don't even think it gives a color name on here. Oh, earth brown, there we go. I don't know if you can see that. Earth brown, Rust-Oleum. And it's kind of a reddish brown color. So I tape off the connection, and on this side there was another piece tapped into it, but then I spray this with that Rust-Oleum brown, and as soon as I'm done spraying it, then I have a block of wood and a paper towel, and I wipe off the surfaces of the rails. So, but what it does is it kind of gives me a little bit of a different, more of a, I guess you'd call it a red, rusty color to the rails, and it just kind of takes out. I wanted the ties to be more of a brown instead of a black. And then we'll go ahead and I'll show you what I do then to ballast the remaining parts here. So let me get that set up and we'll get going. Okay, so for the ballast stuff that I use here, we'll use this one. I just used some regular Elmer's glue. Get that anywhere. And then I try to do 2 different types of ballast here. This is a medium buff. No, it doesn't say that. It's just an extra bottle I had. But this is medium buff, and then medium dark brown are the 2 colors. And I use a 50-50 mix, and then I come up with something like this. And I find that really, to me, looks good, and that seems to be the color of the ballast that I'm going for. Alright, so when we're all done, this is what we ultimately end up with here. This is another one of these 10-inch sections that's been completely done. But I think that makes a much more realistic looking piece of track versus just your stock out of the box track. It's my opinion. Kind of give you a side view if I can. I think it just does a better job. Okay, here's some other pieces that I had gotten done, including a switch. I don't do anything with inside where the switch is going to actuate. I just don't want any chance of it to accidentally get glued down. Okay, and then just to give you an idea of how it looks, there would be, say, a car. Keep in mind these are non-weathered cars. I haven't gotten around to that just yet. But that's what it looks like on the stock track versus on a weathered and ballast piece of track. So I think it makes a big enough difference that it's worth doing. So that's what I'm planning, and of course this is just for a small shelf layout, so that makes it even easier, so I don't have to do as much as maybe somebody who's doing a giant layout. Okay, so I'm not sure what the next video is going to be, but I'll figure something up and we'll maybe show you how I wire it or give you the track plan of this shelf layout. So until then, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always, until the next time, I'm out!